And welcome back to the Yes Fitness Functional Longevity Podcast. We give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. I am Chris Borda, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. And you can see these podcasts on Facebook, obviously. And you can also get them on Spotify. You can check it out on Spotify if you'd like, if you want to just be able to listen in your car rather than having to listen or watch while on Facebook. So we don't have any... Actually, we do have a little housekeeping today. This weekend coming up is Memorial Day weekend, and we are slackers on Memorial Day weekend. Carol, I didn't know if you knew that or not, but we are closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's the first big holiday of the weekend, and we have just found over the years that people do not want to be coming into the facility to work out on those days. They want to get outside. Hopefully we have some great weather and do whatever it is that you're going to do. So have some barbecues, go hiking, getting out their boats if it's boat season yet or not. So we are just closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We are open our normal hours on Friday, and we'll be back open on Tuesday morning, ready to go to work off some of those poor calories we may have taken in over the weekend. So today I have a very special guest with us. We have Carol. Carol, thanks for coming on board today.
Thank you.
Carol has been with us, I believe, since October.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So she came on board with us, even during the pandemic. And she's done a fantastic job so far. And she wants to share her experience with you and some of the ups and downs of joining during the pandemic, right?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely were some struggles, but I got to give anybody credit that has been able to continue to exercise, whether here at our coaching center or at another facility or at home. Maybe they're doing something online. This thing really disrupted a lot of lives. And I know it's a challenge. It's a challenge to keep going. It's just more stress in your life to try to exercise, but we know that stress will help reduce, the exercise will help reduce that stress. So Carol, let's take it back to October. And where were you at in your life before you joined? Why did all of a sudden you say, you know what, we're in the middle of a pandemic, we're wearing masks, sanitizing, social distancing. I need to do something now. What was going on? Where were you at?
I just felt like I wasn't exercising. I was just walking. And I was getting a little nervous with the weather changing, that I wasn't going to be able to walk as much as I was walking. I didn't feel healthy. And I just always felt winded, and I just didn't feel strong. I just felt weak. So I had, wanted to take advantage of the fact that I was working home. I've always wanted to check out your facility and just felt like I couldn't fit it in because I was always on the run, going back and forth to work. So the time was right for me. Mm-hmm. So I came and did the 30-day trial, loved it, and kept going.
Kept on going. I always say, if you just give us 30 days, I know a lot of people out there will say, okay, a free week or a free session. I truly believe that in 30 days, I can show you some results. I have to show you results for you to be able to stay on board. But also in 30 days, you can get a real feel for our culture, how we work, how we do things. Because we're very different than any other facility out there. I don't even remember, Carol, have you ever exercised at another place before?
Yes. So I did do different exercise facilities that had classes, whether it was aerobic classes, Zumba classes. And then I also did do machines, which I really do not like. And then I also did water aerobics after I hurt my back. I did water aerobics. And I was doing that up until obviously they shut down for COVID. And I just, I really didn't feel like I was getting a lot of results. My back felt a little better, but I did not feel like I was getting results from water aerobics.
So, what was the frustration feel like to you? Like you're starting to just feel like you're getting out of shape. You're not moving anymore. We're getting to that. How was it? What did that feel like? That frustration?
I felt more stressed. I felt tired. I didn't think I was sleeping that well. We would go up, take a walk and climb up a hill. and I was very winded. And honestly, I haven't smoked in 40 years. So it was very concerning. I just did not feel good. I'm approaching, well, I just had a birthday, but my next birthday will be 60. And I felt as though, I needed to get healthier for me. I needed to get healthier inside.
Inside. I notice I'm 62, Carol, and I have noticed something that I didn't think that I would notice. And people talk about just the difference in energy when we start to get into our 60s. There's definitely a difference in energy. When I talk to my friends and I talk to, some other clients, they just don't have the same get up and go. And I don't know if you found this or not, but I know when I exercise, I seem to have much more energy. Have you found that yet? I mean, you're not quite 60 yet, so you maybe you haven't started to experience this or not.
No, I feel great. I come in the morning, so I feel fantastic. And you just increase my sessions to 4 times a week,
Times
and
a week.
with a break on Wednesdays. And when I get out, I just feel great. I come home, I do a couple of things, take my shower, get ready for the day, start working, and I just feel a lot better. I feel more energized than I had previously.
So you had been to other places and you were, doing some swimming and weren't feeling that you were getting anything out of it. Why did you finally decide to join with us?
I actually had thought about it for some time because I have seen, there's different people in town that come there, have spoke really highly, and I've thought about it and I've kind of pondered it for a while. I just felt like my personal situation, being at home, working at home fit. Now that I've done it and I come so early and I get the exercise in, I have been going to the office. I just come home, I get ready, and I've been going to the office. So I really could have always did it. Those things that were, kind of holding me back really weren't true. So now that I
Uh,
know that if I do go back to the office, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to still continue to come in the morning.
mhm. Can you take us back to a moment? Can you think of a moment when you realized that we were actually starting to solve some of your problems? We're starting to help you feel better, have more energy, sleep a little better. Is there a moment when you started to feel that? It must have been within that first 30 days at some point in time, or you wouldn't have jumped on board, right?
Yeah, and the big thing for me is I've been trying to get off of one specific back medication for a
Hmm.
long time, and I had really brought myself down to just once a day instead of 3 times a day, and I am now taking that just as needed, and it's very, very infrequent, and that had a lot of side effects. And the doctor and I've been working to getting off of that, and I'm off. I'm off of it. I
Wow,
I
Carol,
don't think I've
that
taken
is
it for a month.
awesome.
I mean, it's
Hmm.
really, to me, that was a big moment. I noticed that my clothes fit better. And I noticed, I was nervous coming. And anytime you guys show me something new, I get really nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do that. But the challenge is just so motivating because I've been doing things that I just would never have thought that I could do right now. And even when I'm not in the gym at home, I pick things up, and I'm just not afraid to do things. I feel stronger. I am stronger.
Right.
One good example for me is I was playing cornhole, and a friend of mine called me a couple of days ago, and she said, you could really tell that you've changed. She said your core is stronger because you're throwing differently. And I
Wow.
thought that was a great compliment from someone
Mhm.
outside of what I'm doing at the gym.
Somebody that might not have seen you in a long time. It's those little things that we don't realize are happening to our bodies, like maybe how we pick up the groceries or play cornhole. We just don't realize it, and then all of a sudden, someone else realizes it, brings it to our attention. One thing I try to explain to people all the time is I don't think you really realize what kind of shape you're in until you're not in shape again. So, for example, when somebody goes away for a week and then they come back, we lighten up their load a little bit. We take it a little bit easy on it first session back. And they kind of, why are you doing, that? Because you don't realize that week off, what it really did to your body. It started to decondition already. And you know what happens? They still get a little bit sore anyway, even though we made it a little bit lighter. The body adapts. We don't realize it until sometimes when we actually aren't doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
And then we try to do it again. I don't coach Carol. Carol's in here 6:30 in the morning and she works with
Yes.
Brandon. Brandon has done a fantastic job with you, Carol. So let's understand when Carol came in our door, she wasn't really moving much. She had some back issues. I don't even remember what else. You don't need to divulge what else my other issues might have had, Carol. She started coming to the door, and we started strength training twice a
Yep.
week, lifting some
Yes.
weights and strengthening her core. And we always like to get a little bit of metabolic work in as well. And once we
Yep.
felt that you were in that position, like it was ready for you, because everything we do here is always geared toward a specific client. It's not just some cookie cutter program. We got Carolyn doing a little metabolic work, right, on your own.
Yep. Yep.
And now she's in here on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 5:30 in the morning
Yes.
doing metabolic classes and really working your butt off. I am so proud of you, Carol. You're here 4 days a week now, and you are taking on those challenges. I mean, just going right after it. And I am super proud of you. We don't always see that. And you should be proud of what you've done. You really
I am
should.
very proud, very, very
Mm.
proud.
Mhm.
When that first week that I came and did the Tuesday, Thursday classes, I was like,
Mhm.
there's no way. I'm never going to make this. And I was just amazed. And, and it's not only, I think it's great to point out that it's your trainers, yourself, you're great. But the
Thank
other
you,
thing
Carol.
that I find very inspirational is
Mhm.
also the people that you're working out with.
Mhm.
They're wonderful. They're very motivating. A couple of times last week, two people clapped for me because I
Mhm.
did make it through. And that's really just really nice to have that camaraderie when you're
Yeah.
working out.
I
I think
think
it's
that,
important.
you've just described something that I don't think that most people get when they go to a gym. But it we got a phone call coming in, so I apologize. We just have to wait a second. I, I don't know. I don't want to be talking over Fred here. So hopefully it won't be a long message. Um, So what I was saying, Carol, was you just described something I think that really sets us apart from most exercise facilities. You go into a facility, you jump on machines, which you already said that you hate, and you don't really know what to do when you're on a machine or how to do them correctly, right? And you go around and then you get on a machine and you're by yourself, you know anything. It's that community that makes a difference. It
Yeah.
helps you to perform better, and it helps you to show up at 5:30 in the morning. It's a funny story. I'll tell you a story. I have one client, been with us long, long time now, over 15 years. And she'll say, she talks to her friends, and her friends will say, well, what time do you work out? She goes, well, I work out at 6 o'clock in the morning. She goes, ugh, I don't want to work out at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, the reality is that this woman doesn't want to work out at 6 o'clock in the morning either, but that's when it fits into her day. And like
Yep.
you, she feels fantastic when the day starts. So, to say, I don't want to work out at 6 o'clock in the morning. If you want to get the benefits of exercise, and that's when you can do it, you need to come in at 6 o'clock in the morning. And in your case,
Yeah.
5:30. You're getting some of the benefits from exercise that really, really helps someone throughout their day. That extra energy and that extra feeling and gump and go is something that, you know, it helps. It helps, especially in these stressful times.
And I've surprised myself because I find that I want to come in. So as much as,
Mhm.
no one wants to get up that early in the morning, I want to come in. So I know that on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm coming in. So, and
Mhm.
short of, something coming up that
Mhm.
prevents me from coming in, I have not really missed on that many occasions.
Yeah.
I've had to a couple of times, but I feel proud that, and when I'm there, I feel like I'm working very hard. I feel like having Brandon with me and keeping me motivated and being in the classes with you, I don't feel like giving up. I want to keep trying it. I really like that.
Um, what would you say since your time here? Because it's only been, what is it, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, about 6 months. In a 6 months time, something that you may have gained or lost, something that you've noticed that you've gained, or something that you may have lost in these first 6 months.
Um, I I think the biggest thing to me is I've noticed a difference in my clothes. I
Mhm.
notice a difference in the way the clothes are fitting. I like to, I think the whole losing weight is on me, because
Yeah,
I think that I need to improve the nutrition, and we're working on that.
we're working
Um,
on that.
yes, we are working on that. I've been recording my food all week. And that is motivating in itself, because that really makes you think about what you're putting in your mouth and what you're putting in your body. And that's an interesting concept too. So I think it makes you more accountable. But I just feel like I just feel better. And that's really important to me, because that's what I told you. I didn't want to
Yep.
emphasize too much on losing weight. I really wanted to emphasize and set myself up for success to feel stronger and feel better. And I feel like that's what the biggest thing that I've gained is I'm really feeling better and stronger. And I just am motivated to keep going. And that's important to me.
Those are all fantastic things, Carol. And we didn't necessarily focus on fat loss in the beginning. And you've seen some of the results of that anyway, because a scale doesn't actually mean everything. Your clothes are fitting better and the scale weight hasn't changed a lot. And I think it takes some time with some people that to realize that rule number one, hierarchy of fat loss, nutrition. Rule number two, nutrition. If your nutrition is not spot on, it's very challenging to make changes in your body composition. And we've made some already because your clothes are fitting better, right? But that's really one of the keys. And we see you now 4 hours a week. I forget how many hours there are in a week, but all those other hours when you're not here, you're on your own. So it really has to come from you. But you writing down your foods and us holding you accountable and giving you some tips and ideas. If we've been able to lose some stuff already without really focusing, and we start to focus on some stuff, small changes that you can maintain over time, you're going to see the weight come off eventually, Carol. It'll come off more than it has already. We can't really see it, but we can feel it because of how our clothes are feeling. So I'm
Yep.
confident that's going to happen, Carol. And the way you're going after things, I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this. What's your favorite thing or favorite part about Y.E.S Fitness?
Oh, definitely the people.
Mhm.
Definitely the people. I just think it makes a huge difference.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just makes a big difference on wanting to come in and wanting to get up and walk through that door every day. I think
Yeah.
that's really key. And I enjoy the exercise. I enjoy learning new things and amazing myself when I feel challenged. But I really account all that to the people,
Mhm.
to you
I
and to your trainers.
thank you. I can tell you first off that, I have 4 coaches with me now, 3 of them with me a long time, a new coach that has worked out here for a long time. I'm blessed to have the staff that I have. They come in here, they do a great job. They really care about our clients, which is super important. A lot of people could put you through a workout and kick the snot out of you, but to really care about the client's results, that makes a difference. So I'm really proud of the people that work with me. And, we just have great clients. We just don't have butt heads. And I
Yep.
always say that, we're lucky we just don't have butt heads. And that is one reason why, we're sitting here and my doors are still open over a year now since the pandemic, because we just have fantastic clients that trust us with their health, which we do not take lightly. And they've supported us throughout this pandemic. And, we just have great clients. Bottom
Yep.
line is we just have great clients. We really do. And you're one of them, Carol. You're part of our family now. We're so happy you're part of our family. Um, if there was someone that was on the fence about joining or checking us out, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, come in, and I have. There's a few people that I think would really enjoy the experience. And I
Mhm.
said, go in, do the 30 days, because you're going to be absolutely amazed on what you get out of it. And there was 2 people specifically that I've tried to motivate, to come in and give it a try, because I think it will make a big difference. And I think it's key. I think the 30 days is really, you get a great flavor for what the gym is all about. Like you said, it's not just a week free, or it's not just come in and try one class. It's come in and experience it. And in the beginning, in that 30 days, I didn't try any classes. My
Nope.
first 30 days were all personalized training and a
Mhm.
little bit of metabolics, but most of it was strength training.
Mhm. Um, for people who don't know this, in our 30-day trial or jumpstart. It's 100% guaranteed. If you come through my door and you pay me the $89 that it costs to try us out, and at day 29 or day 30, you say, you know what, Chris, this is not for me. I want my money back. I'll give you money back. I have no problem doing that. I will back up all my coaching and training, all my coaches, all our results with a money back guarantee. So it really costs nothing if you want to really try us out, if you want to
Yeah.
check it out. And I understand we still have some pandemic issues and we still have the masks and all that stuff. But hopefully someone knowing that and understanding that and listening to you will say, you know what, I've been thinking about it. I wanted to check them out for a long time. I'll give them a shot, because you have nothing to lose other than maybe some weight. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
right. I mean, so what the heck? I mean, what's 30 days? 30
Yeah.
days in your lifetime to try us out. So that's really cool. I appreciate that endorsement, Carol. You again has done a fantastic job. Um, you know, honestly, when someone comes through my door sometimes and I look at them, I say, "Ugh, she never worked out before. She got back problems. She's a little timid and stuff like that." Always until someone gets to their 30 days, do I say, oh, whew, you know what? She's going to make it. She's going to be okay. Because we can't always tell after the first session. We can't tell after the second session, But when you start coming through the door every time and you start getting consistent, you start to see some results, you start feeling better, which is, I mean, who doesn't want to feel better?
Yeah.
I mean, who
I
doesn't want to
agree.
feel better? It's been great stuff. So we really enjoy coaching you, Carol. We take it very personally that you want us to guide you through your health and your fitness journey. So we don't take that lightly. So we really appreciate it that you have been part of our family.
Yes, and I really appreciate it because I do feel better and it's important to me. So
Mhm.
I appreciate everything that Brandon and you have been doing.
Great. Well, thanks for coming on board today, Carol. If you have any questions or concerns or want to get started with us, give us a call at 860-673-4293. Swing by, leave a comment after this Facebook post here. I'd be happy to get back to you. As I said, everything we do is 100% guaranteed. So there's no reason not to try us out. I think you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how hard we work here, right, Carol?
Oh, that's true. That is true. Sweat was pouring off today.
It was a little humid out this morning.
Yes,
Opening the
it
door.
was.
That AC, we got all new filters. The guy was here yesterday to check out the AC. The AC is ready to go this year. It's going to be a hot summer. We're ready to go with the AC. So I appreciate everybody taking the time. Hopefully, if you're not exercising, you're not moving, and even if you're not within our demographics here, you should get up and move. And hopefully, Carol's story will help motivate you to move and do some stuff and feel better and get some results that you were looking for, what you actually deserve. So that's what we got for you today. You can look for us again next Tuesday on the Y.E.S Functional Longevity Podcast. We'll give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Again, thanks for watching and have a great night. It's funny.